Hello, Hello, friends. It's January 2023, meaning there's a new season of Drag Race, because of course there is. It seems like every month there's a new season of Drag Race, which is good for representation purposes, but because it's me, and because I have to at this point, let us go ahead and rank the queens from the premiere episode of Season 15, which is already setting up to be a bit of a mixed bag. So, I think I'm going to be obviously basing things off of first impressions and how well I think they're going to do in the contest and how much I'm enjoying them so far. So, starting with Jax, initially wasn't too impressed with Jax. I thought that they were very reminiscent of some other queens. After seeing them in the contest, I have to say that they thoroughly surprised me. I'm very excited to see what they do. I was incredibly impressed with their talent. I think that they created something that I haven't seen on the runway before, which is good. And overall, they did a really interesting feat altogether. So I was very impressed and excited to see what they do next. A little less excited for Lucy. I have to say, I think Lucy would probably be for me in the C category right now. I'm sure that can change. This is, again, just based off of the first episode, nothing against the queens themselves, but definitely something that I'm just not someone who I'm too interested in seeing. I really try not to compare queens to other queens because I feel like that's rude. But she really does have a specific vibe that I feel like I've seen before, like almost like a Pandora box type feel. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I think that it's just something that I don't know what she's bringing to the contest yet that's new and fresh and exciting. So I have to kind of keep that in mind. Lux is a queen I'm really not excited for overall. Again, I hope they can turn things around. I think that they are talented. I think, like, as the talent show proved, very, very well done. I loved the hair that she chose for that particular number. But overall, I'm not quite there yet with her. I hope things turn around. We'll see what happens. But overall, at this point, I can't see her going too far in the contest. But again, hoping to be thoroughly... Oh, I hope my mind can be changed. Malaysia. Which one was Malaysia? I mean, that's not a good sign. I'm having trouble separating Malaysia and Mistress in my mind because I don't remember quite what Malaysia brought to the contest so far. So I guess that kind of speaks for itself at that point. Overall, we'll see. Maybe we'll get to know them a bit more. But right now, kind of sitting in the middle to low, I would say, for myself. Marsha, I think was... initially, I didn't have... Like, I wasn't expecting what they did. But just to see them perform so flawlessly and beautifully, I thought was really exciting. To see what they did was so hilarious and nice. And so far, like, they're bringing a very retros 60 aesthetic, which I love. I love when queens do that. I think very reminiscent of like a tall, like if you mixed Willow Pill with Jasmine Kennedy. Again, I'm trying not to compare queens to queens, but like that's the vibe I'm going for right now. I'm here for it. I'm really liking what they're doing so far. I'm excited for them, and I hope that they really get to shine in the contest. Mistress is probably my second favorite so far. I really like her attitude, kind of that direct, candid style. Nose drag, really has a feel for it. You can get the sense that there's something really special there. No wonder why they got cast. Very clearly, like, the big Texas queen has been done before, but Mistress really has got something different and interesting. So I'm excited to see where they go next with things. Amethyst is sitting for me directly in the middle. I am not overly fond of what they've brought so far. I mean, they did bring Lisa Stanfield to the contest, which is fantastic. I do think that the judges' critiques were right on in terms of, hey, Amethyst doesn't quite know what the joke is here, and she should have held off on it longer. Also, she did wear sneakers, which is something that they get all hung up about. I don't really have an issue with. If it goes with the look, then that's fine. But overall, we'll see what they do. And that's all we can ask for at this point. Anitra, what a surprise. I thoroughly enjoyed her performance. I think it's super cool. Anytime someone brings something that's unique and interesting and engaging, I think that's really exciting. I'm excited to see what they do next. I feel like she has a lot to show. I feel like she has a lot to prove. Love the color combination as well that she has in this promo look. I think is really cool. Yeah, very excited to see what they do next. I'm super thrilled at how they performed. Very, very happy. Almost like I love how her makeup is very similar to Detox. You can tell that they have a very similar facial structure. And just something about that looks really good. And, you know, I think is she the one who came in with the spikes on her head? I think she was. So not the best opening impression, but, you know, turned it around in the performance and did a really, really great job. Aura. I remember Aura being cocky. I remember Aura having that certain kind of swagger. I would consider Aura in the middle to low. I guess we'll see what they do from here. I don't really have anything super negative to say about them right now, but certainly someone who's not standing out the way that I think they want to, and certainly not someone who I think has been able to really showcase themselves yet. So, yeah, this whole anniversary edition of, like, the 15th year. Oh, God, this was going on for 15 years. And I've been there since the beginning. I've really liked it. I've seen the franchise grow into something really special and cool. I am unsure how... Well, we'll see where they go from here. Anyways, Irene Dubois. By far my favorite queen in this contest. And well, if you're watching this, I assume you know what happens in the first episode. God dang, what a loss. Like, literally the best queen that I was so excited for her. I think she got gypped with her tutorial thing. I think that was actually really funny and clever. I'm disappointed that they didn't look at it and say, hey, you tried something different. You didn't just lip sync. You weren't playing it safe. You were doing something interesting. I figure that should have at least made her safe. And I think that would have been so much more accurate. But the fact that she's the first to go is heartbreaking. I hate that. I hate it. But someone has to go first, and she did it with grace. I love how humorous right till the end. I might not have won. Genius. Great. Irene, if you're seeing this, you did good. And I hope that you get a huge fan following from this. And I think that that's coming for you. Princess Poppy. I don't really remember you. That's kind of the crime here. Like, if I don't even... Oh, she did the tumor... she did the girl in the tumor. I was surprised that didn't place, to be honest. I thought it was really funny, really clever. Again, the fact that I imagine she's probably, like, high safe. But, yeah, definitely turned me around with her a little bit. Overall, though, I'm not overly, not super impressed yet outside of that. But I think that was a really strong showing, and I have a sense of who she is now. I like things that are quirky. I like things that are unusual. And I feel like that was a really good place to set yourself apart a little bit. So good on you. Robin Fierce. This is the one I'm struggling with because I don't remember her. And then she came out and she did a dance that was safe. And it was a fine dance, but it's something I have seen many times. It is a lip sync to a song that's not your own and a dance that's not it was underwhelming. And I'm not a huge fan of that. So I don't know what to say. I think that there's a lot lacking there. And I hope that she brings more in the future. I think that there's going to be something there, I hope. But yeah, right now I'm not overly fond. Selena Estitis. I really enjoyed what she brought into the contest. I really enjoyed her energy. I think she has a very clear point of view and style, which I really like. But overall, I have to say right now, I don't quite know where she fits. She'll go one way or the other with me. Either it'll be one of those things where it just gets better and better, or it'll just kind of taper off and fall flat. So hopefully it gets better and better. That's all I can say. Sasha Colby. I'm excited to see her. I love older queens. I think they bring a lot of power and dynamism into the contest. I feel like they do a lot of really interesting things. But I have to say I am whelmed with her. I think that right now she's just kind of in the middle. I don't quite know what she can do from here. We'll see. And then the twins. How do I feel about the twins? I mean, good for them. They each have their own somewhat personality, but when their personality is like their hair color, I'm just like, well, of the two of them, I think Spice is the stronger one. I would put them I'll put them right above Princess. They get a lot of airtime just based off of where they are, but their performances were fairly good. Not amazing, but fairly good. Enough for me to be like, okay, there's something there. We'll see what they do, and hopefully this improves. So this is where I sit with season 15. I'm sure I'll have like only 13 or 14 more seasons of this year, so we'll see how that goes. But overall, this is where I'm sitting. Let me know what you think. I'm always down to hear what you have to say. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.